Many are called, but few are chosen. Matthew 22:14. If you've arrived at Chosen One today, know this. It's no coincidence. No, there are no accidents for the chosen ones. You were led here, drawn to this message, because within you lies the seed of purpose, and knowing that you are destined for something more. Have you not always felt it? A calling, a responsibility, a weight not many seem to bear. Your journey has been unlike any other, because you, dear soul, are set apart by divine calling. This message is not meant for everyone. It is a sacred offering to the chosen, to those rare souls on a divine mission. If this echoes in your heart, stay with me. If not, turn back now. For truth here won't resonate with all. But for you, the chosen, each word shall serve as a key, unlocking doors meant solely for your courageous path. We're about to embark on revelations that are bound to alter your spiritual journey, providing you wisdom, power, and protection. You must not overlook these truths. Your mission bears too great a significance, and the adversities are real. Let us begin with the importance of secrecy. As a chosen one, there are matters meant to be kept close to your heart, known to you intuitively. Your light attracts admiration, but it can also evoke misunderstanding, even fear. Thus, discerning what to share and with whom is paramount. This is no deceit, it's a shield for your spirit. Do not give what is holy to the dogs, nor cast your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn and tear you in pieces. Matthew 7:6. Protect your pearls, your divine wisdom and spiritual anointing. Not everyone is prepared to comprehend or honor the profound path you tread. Exercise discernment in every exchange, for the insights and truths you carry are sacred treasures. Secret 1. Guard your spiritual insights. Your revelations are gifts not to be frittered away. Not every understanding you receive is for the broad daylight of public revelation, especially not among those who remain blind to spiritual realities. Visionaries throughout history spoke in riddles and parables, safeguarding their divine insights until the appointed time. Why? Because sharing prematurely could invite ridicule, persecution, or even spiritual assault. Treat your sacred revelations with utmost reverence. They are not mere conversation pieces, but divine guides for your journey. Share with care, for they hold immense power. Until the right moment arrives, keep them treasured within. If you felt misunderstood when you did reveal, understand this: the world isn't always ready for the truths you bear. Secret 2. Conceal your vulnerabilities. Even the chosen are not without weakness. Though divinely guided, you remain human, susceptible to doubt, fear, and weariness. Yet, be wary of exposing these to all. Not everyone will offer you kindness. Instead, some may exploit your weaknesses for their gain. Emotional strength is currency in this world, and showing vulnerability to the wrong individuals opens you to spiritual drain. Be discerning. Not all who wish to see your heart have earned that right. Just as Jesus chose his closest disciples, so too should you choose those worthy of witnessing your vulnerability. Share your trials with those who've proven themselves, safeguarding your inner sanctum against those who might twist your pain. Secret 3. Guard your energy like a sacred flame. As a chosen one, your energy is your radiant currency. It fuels your mission, lights up your path, and draws others near. People sense something different within you, both a blessing and a responsibility. Yet know this: not all who seek your light deserve it. Be vigilant of energy drainers, those who come with problems but give nothing in return. You are not obligated to pour endlessly into everyone. Recognize when your spirit feels depleted after interactions and trust your divinely bestowed intuition. Healers must also reserve energy for themselves. Understand that saying no is not selfish, it is wise. Select those who dwell in your inner circle with care. Keep close those who uplift and empower you, who respect the sacredness of your journey. Even Jesus chose his companions thoughtfully, not giving his full presence to every crowd he encountered. At Chosen One, know that you are not alone. Step forward with courage, clad in the armor of wisdom and discernment. Your mission is vital, your insights cherished, and your energy sacred. Protect what has been entrusted to you. If this message stirred your heart, like, comment, and subscribe to Chosen One for more revelations. Walk your path with power, dear Chosen One, for the divine is with you. In the sacred circle of disciples, even Jesus had levels of intimacy and trust. This should be your guiding light. Discern who you allow into your spiritual and emotional sphere. Secret 4. Keep your presence sacred. Beyond your energy lies your very presence, the essence of who you are, which is nothing short of sacred. This isn't just about what you give, but about the divine space you occupy in this world. Have you ever entered a room and felt a shift in the atmosphere, or spoken just a few words and captured everyone's attention? That's because your presence, whether you realize it or not, is magnetic, holding a greater purpose. Your presence isn't by chance, it's part of your calling. And with such presence comes a divine responsibility. Not everyone deserves the privilege of sharing space with you. While this may sound stern, it is the truth. As a chosen one, set apart for an elevated mission, understand that some will be daunted by your light, and others may attempt to overshadow it to soothe their insecurities. Therefore, move intentionally through this world. First, be vigilant of the atmospheres you step into. As someone carrying light, you're more susceptible to negative energies. Walking into spaces of hostility or envy can deeply impact you. While your presence may elevate the surroundings, it can also face resistance. Choose your spaces and the people around you wisely. Second, recognize that your presence itself is a treasure. This isn't pride, it's the preservation of your sacred essence. You wouldn't cast precious pearls into the mud, so don't allow your presence to become trivialized in places or with people who drain your light. Your mission is far too crucial for unnecessary distractions. Third, embrace the solitude. As a chosen one, you will need times of retreat to replenish your spirit and reconnect with your divine source. Solitude is not loneliness, it's a sacred act of preservation. Remember how often Jesus withdrew to pray alone. Such solitude strengthened him. If he needed those moments, how much more do we? Secret 5. The power of silence. In a world bustling with noise and desire to be heard, the greatest wisdom often lies in restraint. This isn't living in secrecy, but having the grace to know when to speak and when silence holds more power. Silence houses a divine energy. Think about the times you've regretted words spoken hastily. Words create realities, yet silence cultivates deeper understanding and reflection. In moments of provocation or challenge, silence is your shield. When you hold your peace, especially when the world demands a reaction, you control your energy. Silence grants you wisdom, observes the unspoken, and lets you discern the truth behind facades. Remember, Jesus chose silence under accusation and mockery, secure in his mission. As a chosen one, Prioritize this mindset. You need not validate your path to those uncomprehending. Let them speak, but answer with silence. This preserves your spiritual strength, allowing for divine guidance to illuminate your response. Secret 6. The art of discretion. Partnered with silence, discretion calls for understanding what to reveal and what to keep sacred. It's not about hiding. It's about protecting the sacredness of your path. In today's age, many become entrapped in oversharing, but for the chosen ones, this brings danger. Your spiritual journey is not for public domain. It must stay guarded. Discretion safeguards from needless spiritual attack. By revealing too much, you expose yourself to interference from jealousy, malice, or ignorance. Visualize your spiritual journey like a fragile seedling. It needs to mature, unseen, strengthen unnoticed, until it can face the world. Until then, learn to share selectively, when inspired by divine prompting, and not for superficial validation. Discretion ensures your spiritual progress remains undisturbed. As you grow, revelations will emerge, meant to empower you. But premature sharing can lead to misunderstanding or spiritual resistance. The enemy thrives on information. Deny them by guarding your plans and growth. Allow your very success and spiritual power to communicate your triumph when the time is ordained. In relationships, discretion holds importance as well. While divine connections with those on similar paths will uplift you, not every relationship requires public exposure. Protect the sacred bonds that strengthen your mission. Chosen One calls you to walk wisely, keeping close the secrets of power, such as presence, silence, and discretion. In this knowledge, find strength to fulfill your divine mission. If this resonates in truth, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Chosen One for more spiritual insights. Walk your path with intention, dear Chosen One, and let your light transform the world. In safeguarding the sacredness of your relationships, be mindful to shield them from undue interference. Now let's embrace the profound power of moving in silence. This means making decisions, working on your endeavors, and progressing in your spiritual quest without broadcasting your every step. Moving in silence allows for growth without the clatter of outside opinions or unsolicited scrutiny. It offers you the quiet space to cultivate your mission and strengthen your connection with the divine. When the time arrives to unveil your achievements, their impact will resound unequivocally. Oh, chosen ones, silence and discretion are your spiritual armor. In a world addicted to noise and constant exposure, tread differently. Guard your words, protect your spiritual evolution, and be wise about who enters your inner sanctum. Not every moment necessitates sharing, nor every conflict a response. By harnessing the power of silence and discretion, you fortify your energy, your presence, your divine mission. Secret 7. Master your emotions. Emotions, the rich tapestry of human experience, touch the chosen just as they do others. You will feel joy, sorrow, anger, love, and frustration. Yet, unlike most, you cannot afford to let them rule you. Mastery over emotions is crucial for your mission. It's not about suppression, but understanding them. Recognize their origin, why they surface, and learn to channel them towards your purpose, not away from it. Why is this essential? Because you, a spiritual warrior, must maintain calm and focus, even amidst life's storms. When emotions take the reins, clarity fades. Judgments become clouded, leaving you vulnerable to the chaos the enemy thrives on. Reflect on Moses. Despite his great leadership, He let anger lead in a moment of weakness, costing him the promised land. Numbers 27:2. Your task is to master emotions, not fall prey to them. How to achieve emotional mastery? Start with self-awareness. Tune into your inner world. When anger flares, sadness lingers, or anxiety encroaches, pause and ask, why am I feeling this? Trace it to its root. Is it fear? Unresolved pain? Unmet hopes? Understanding the source allows for addressing it at its core, bypassing reaction to superficial symptoms. Then, embrace emotional regulation. Manage emotions productively. Respond, don't react. When emotions surge, pause, breathe, center, and ask, what is the wisest move? Even brief reflection can prevent regrettable choices. Remember, mastering emotions isn't about ignoring them. Suppressed emotions fester, only to erupt later. Acknowledge what you feel, yet don't let these feelings dictate your actions. You are the master of your emotions. They are not the master of you. Channel emotions for spiritual strength. Properly directed, emotions can become your power source. Righteous anger can fuel justice and catalyst change. Sorrow? Let it birth compassion, driving you to heal and uplift. Manage emotions as tools, ensuring they serve your mission, not derail it. Secret 8. Maintain balance in all things. Balance is the cornerstone of a chosen life. Without it, even the mightiest spiritual warrior may falter. Balance keeps you grounded, poised between the spiritual and the physical realms. But amidst life's chaos, sustaining balance is a formidable challenge. You're drawn in many directions: work, relationships, duties, and your path. Neglect your equilibrium, and you risk burnout, overwhelm, or disconnect from your divine directive. How to preserve balance? First, prioritize your spirituality. Your divine connection underpins all. Without it, direction fades. No matter how demanding life becomes, dedicate daily time to spiritual exercises, prayer, meditation, reflection, silent contemplation. Divine communion centers you, imparting clarity and strength. Second, practice self-care. An empty cup serves none. Your well-being, physical, mental, emotional, is as crucial as the spiritual. Nourish your body with wholesome practices. Protect your mind by setting boundaries against negativity. Engage in joys that uplift and calm you. Balance nurtures the entire being, not just the spirit. Third, embrace the power of saying no. As a chosen one, your light will draw many seeking guidance. Your mission involves uplifting souls, yet not at the expense of your own vitality. It's not your role to resolve every plight. Discern when to intervene and when to step back. Saying no is wise, not selfish. It maintains balance. Fourth, cultivate a balanced mindset. Avoid extremes of emotion, behavior, belief. Balance demands grounding, pulling wisdom from spiritual and practical wells. You live in dual realms, the spiritual and the physical. Each has its rightful place and must neither dominate nor diminish the other. Balance relationships too. Your connections should bolster your spiritual path, nourishing growth and positivity. Distance from those who drain your energy or detract from your higher calling. Yet balance in relationships isn't severing ties with all struggling or in need. It's discerning how much to give and when to retreat. Lastly, balance solitude with connection. Solitude fuels spiritual renewal, offering guidance, strength, clarity. Equally important, fostering meaningful bonds, as you are here to guide, inspire, uplift. Find your rhythm. Time alone revives your spirit, yet interaction fulfills your purpose. Chosen ones, mastering emotions, and sustaining balance are not mere aspirations. They are lifelines for growth and resilience. Emotional mastery steers focus and control, while balance keeps you grounded in mission. Each step on your sacred path demands awareness, discipline, grace. By mastering your emotions and living a balanced life, you wield strength, wisdom, divine purpose. Secret 9. Protect your spirit from negative energies and attacks. As a chosen one, your spiritual sensitivity surpasses most. You perceive the subtlest energies, people, places, situations. It's a gifted sensitivity, susceptible to negativity and spiritual assault, manifesting as exhaustion, confusion, doubt, fear, even physical maladies. Spiritual protection is vital for your mission's fulfillment. How to protect your spirit? First, sustain your connection with the divine. If this resonates with you, support the Chosen One community. Like, comment, and subscribe for more spiritual insights. Journey forward with faith, dear Chosen One, and illuminate the path for all. Your relationship with the Creator, with God, is the ultimate fortress of protection. Being in tune with the divine allows you to receive guidance, clarity, and a shield of spiritual safety. This connection envelops your spirit, guarding you against negativity and darkness. So, how do you sustain this divine link? Through daily spiritual practices, prayer, meditation, and engaging with sacred texts. These are essential. They align you with the divine, grounding you in love, light, and wisdom. When you're spiritually centered, external influences lose their hold over you. Next, utilize spiritual tools to amplify your protection. These may include prayer, affirmations, crystals, protective symbols, or even invoking divine assistance. One of the most powerful protective prayers is the Lord's Prayer, a divine shield given by Jesus. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Matthew 6:11-13. When you sense spiritual or emotional attacks, speak words of protection over yourself. Declare you are surrounded by light and trust that no weapon against you shall prosper. Remember to cleanse your energy regularly. Just as you cleanse your physical body, so too must your spirit be purified. Negative energies can cling to you from surroundings, toxic people, or stress. Spiritual cleansing rituals like smudging with sage, bathing in salt water, or visualizing purifying light release negativity and restore your spirit's purity. Recognizing spiritual attacks. Not every challenge signifies a spiritual attack, but as a chosen one, recognize the signs. Such attacks may manifest as overwhelming fear, doubt, confusion, or disconnection from your purpose. Inspiration may wane, and conflict or negativity might prevail. Recognize these signs not with panic, but with awareness. These are attempts to divert you from your path. In those critical moments, spiritual protection becomes paramount. Pray, seek divine intervention, and envelop yourself in protective energy. Do not succumb to fear. It's the enemy's most potent weapon. Stand steadfast in faith and your divine connection. Secret 10. Maintaining an unshakable connection to the divine. This is the cornerstone of all other secrets. Without this connection, none of the other insights hold firm. This divine bond is your lifeline, the source of your wisdom, protection, and power as a chosen one. Strengthening your connection to the divine. Firstly, prioritize daily communion with the divine, be it through prayer, meditation, or reflection. This sacred time aligns you with higher guidance. It's when you receive the messages, insights, and directions necessary to fulfill your mission. Many chosen ones fall into the trap of busyness, The world's demands distract from your spiritual practice. Yet neglect of your divine connection is perilous. In disconnection, vulnerability to chaos grows, purpose blurs, and spiritual fortitude wanes. Take Jesus as your model. Amidst his ministry, he often withdrew to pray and recharge. Luke 5:16. If Jesus needed that time, how much more so do we? As a chosen one, prioritize this divine connection above all else. Developing spiritual listening. Deepen your divine connection through the practice of spiritual listening. Often, prayer is approached as a one-sided dialogue. We seek guidance, yet forget to listen. The divine communicates through intuition, signs, circumstances, but we must be attuned to hear it. True listening requires stillness. Silence the world's noise and quiet the mind. In listening, answers emerge from within. The divine's whispers through intuition. That quiet voice guiding your path, await your attentive ear, surrendering to the divine will. Finally, a strong connection mandates surrender, not passivity or resignation, but trust. Trust that the divine has a plan crafted for your highest good. As a chosen one, the path may confound those around you, or even yourself at times. Yet believe that every trial and lesson is integral to your spiritual growth. Surrendering transcends control. It releases fears, doubts, and anxieties into divine care. This surrender opens you to divine guidance and miracles, revealing that all things conspire for your benefit, even in apparent chaos. This isn't blind faith, it's spiritual understanding that the Creator's design is beyond our imagination. By surrendering, you align with divine timing, wisdom, and power, the power of faith. Faith is the cornerstone of your divine bond. It sustains you when the way is obscure, when challenges loom, and when the world feels burdensome. Faith reassures you are not alone, that you are divinely shielded, and that forces greater than you guide your mission. As a chosen one, your faith will face trials. Sometimes you'll feel forsaken, doubt your purpose, and bear the world's weight. In those moments, remember, the divine never forsakes those chosen. Guidance is ongoing, even when unseen. Faith isn't absence of doubt. It's choosing to move forward despite it. It's understanding you are on the right path. And in maintaining faith, your connection to the divine remains resilient, guiding you through every storm. Chosen ones, your journey is sacred, yet laden with challenges. Spiritual protection and a solid connection to the divine are your greatest shields, letting you walk with confidence, wisdom, and strength. Never neglect your divine bond. It's your source of power, guidance, and protection. Align your spirit, guard your heart, and trust that each step is divinely directed. With these insights, you are prepared to walk your chosen path with courage and spiritual authority. You are not alone. Forces greater than you guide your journey. Trust in this truth. You are here for a purpose beyond earthly comprehension. Thank you for joining me on this spiritual journey. Stay protected, stay connected, and above all, stay faithful. If you found this message insightful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Chosen One, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, and let's build a community of souls committed to spiritual growth and development. Stay blessed and continue shining your light. Until next time, thank you for being a part of Chosen One.